Earlier this year, we went through a major operational change at one of the busiest times of the year. All right. Needless to say, my team was not excited about that operational change. Not at all. Okay. Again, one of the busiest times of the year. I don't know what hit me, but my spider senses told me to go with it. Right. We basically upgraded one of our practice management tools that we use on the bookkeeping side, which is major. All right. But my instinct was telling me, as firm owner, firm leader, that we needed to go with that and do it. As we were going through that change, we went through all of the normal phases of change, okay? Frustration, all right? Doubt, maybe a little anger, all of these different things. Just even me at a certain point was like, you know what? Maybe it would be easier to go back to the old way, use the old tool to do what we're doing, at least until like the tax season is over, for example. But we pushed through. And recently, I was having a conversation with one of the team members who is historically resistant to any kind of operational change. And that person said to me about this tool, we were talking about it, some of the advantages of it, some of the new processes. And out of nowhere, the team member said, "You know what, Hope? I think that was a really good decision to migrate us to this new tool." All right. Keep in mind, this person like does not like change. So that statement coming from her was huge. Okay. And what it put in place for me is I'm really realizing, number one, that I got to go with my instinct as a leader. I got to trust it. Number two, sometimes being a leader is not always the fun part. You're going to get resistance because people don't always see the benefit of what you're trying to do during the journey. And you still have to lead them through that. All right. But now we're on the other side. And as my team member alluded, like everything is working so much clearer for us now. All of those things that I could envision happening with this tool are now in place. I wish I would have done the switch years ago, but here we are. And having the advantage of all of our communication be centralized in one place. Customers have a more efficient way to communicate with us. Team members have a more efficient way to do their work and communicate with one another. Even with this tool, I'm able to take advantage of some of the NCP, like plugins, AI plugins. Like, I don't want to get all geeky on you, but I can pull a lot of really great information that can help me run the firm better that I didn't even anticipate having access to. All right. So I'm so glad that I pushed through that. But the conversation reminded me that short-term discomfort can create long-term clarity 100%. And I am all about that clarity life. But tell me, how have you been dealing with operational change in your own business? I'm always open to talking to other business owners and finding out what's working for you guys, sharing what's working for us. I just want to know, like, what's working when you're putting in these changes? How's the team reacting to it? How are you reacting to the team reacting? Any tips you have with that, feel free to share below. This is Hope signing off, and see you on the inside.